Hello, Bridget Bartlett here with Vision Marketing and Design, where marketers go to find success when they're tired of spending hundreds of hours learning and thousands of dollars without earning. If this is you, you came to the right spot. Okay, so if you are ready to join my team and go to the next level and finally start earning money with all of the skills that you've been learning all this time, go ahead and go to visionmarketinganddesign.com to join the team. However, there is a special going on. If you go to bridgetbartlett.com, you can actually take part in that special. Typically, it's $297 a month to join our team, but you can actually do that for just $97 a month. So you get access to all of the tools, all of the training, all of the resources, course templates, and all of those things in your account. So today, I'm going to talk about how to create a follow-up process that actually converts. Okay, I hear this all the time, and I probably say this in every single video that I do about the follow-up process. Lots of us can get leads. First, I know it's a struggle to get leads, but eventually you figure out, solo ads, or you start running paid ads or whatever. But the power and the money is in the conversion. Okay, so you follow up, you convert. It's a simple process, but how do you get those email addresses to convert into a sale? I know so many of you have sent, and probably spent thousands of dollars sending emails, capturing email addresses, and you're like, hey, I've been doing this thing for like a year and I'm not getting conversion. The problem is that we need to disrupt the attention. We need to disrupt the flow, right? And so there are multiple ways of doing that. And so within our suite of tools, which we are using HighLevel in our program. So if you join, you do get your own HighLevel suite of tools. You do not have your own HighLevel account. I just want to make that very clear. If you want to create your own HighLevel account, go to bridgetbartlett.com and you can do that there as well. Okay, so I want to first show you the course funnel template. Now, again, if you're already a member, this course funnel template is in your Team Vision resources, but I wanted to show you how to create the follow-up. We also have all of the emails I'm going to show you. That is all in your resources as well, so don't get hung up on that. I've even put the script that I use to create a Ringless voicemail. I put that script in there in the replay section as well. Okay, so let's actually get into the training here, and I want to share my screen. But first, let me say hello to Val and Frankie and Maria. Hello, ladies. Okay, so let me share my screen here. So this is the funnel that we're talking about. Okay, so we talked about, how to get it all connected and set up in your account. And like I said, if you remember, this is free. Honestly, this entire course is all white labeled. It's all unbrandable or unbranded. So you can brand it however you wish, even though this is mine, so it has my logo on there. You can adjust it and change it any way you want to. Okay, so this is actually the opt-in page for the entire course. So after this, we have an ebook that we're selling. The upsell for that is a video course on Google Ads. And of course, we have, the whole course, and all of that comes with the funnel. But the first step of that is this form, okay? When you click to get access, they enter this form. Now, like I said, the magic is in the follow-up, okay? That's where the money's going to come from. And, we all need to make a profit. We all need to make money, especially if you're running paid ads. You definitely want you're going to get the return on your investment through the follow-up, okay? It's also going to be return customers and retargeting and things like that. We'll talk about that on a different day. But we need to create a process where when they fill out this form here, we are actually going to send them the free guide, even though if they go through the funnel, they'll still receive the free guide. We want to send it to them because, like I explained yesterday, a way to get a good reputation on your email address is to have them open the email and have them click in the email. Okay, so one of the ways of doing that is by offering a free guide that they need to go check their email, they need to open it up, and then they need to click to go to the page where the guide is. Okay, so there's multiple purposes for a funnel like this. Okay. Besides the fact that giving value is a great exchange for the email address. Okay, you need to really make it a compelling offer that is targeted to your audience so that you can get their email address. All right, so here is the back office. Okay, so this is my account here. I just want to tell you, to access that funnel, you can click here for course templates. And like I said, all of the I've also put it in the live training replays, but to access the actual course template, you can click here, and then you'll also see the training from yesterday and all of that. I actually put it in 2 different places just to make it easier for you to find. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go to automation. Remember, we already created our form from yesterday. You can go back and watch that training if you missed it. But so we're going to go to automation, and you guys will only see workflows. Okay, it doesn't mean that you can't create campaigns or triggers. It just means that when you have an account within a HighLevel sub account, which HighLevel is what my agency is. So when you join Vision Marketing and Design, you get a sub account within my agency. Okay, so I see a little bit different things than you do as a member. All right, so you'll see workflows here. And you'll see here are my other workflows. I actually created a folder just to stay organized called courses. And I did put this together. You know, typically I like to build with you, but I really wanted to put some thought into this, and I really wanted to provide, you know, the script for Ringless voicemail and things like that. So what I'm going to do is click here to actually go inside the workflow. Okay. So I called this Google Ads Guide. Now this first workflow that we're going to talk about today is for the free guide to get them to purchase the ebook. Okay, because remember, if they haven't purchased the ebook, they're not even going to go to the video course. Okay, so the ebook is the first front end offer that they need to purchase to get access to the ebook. So what we want to do is give them the ebook, but we also, give them the free guide, but we also want to encourage them to purchase the ebook. Okay. So the workflow trigger that we're going to use, if you click here to add a workflow trigger, and you can add several if you want to, but for this one specifically, we're choosing the type is the CRM. You can choose CRM, Facebook, or Shopify, whichever you want to get this lead from. And then we're going to choose as the workflow trigger. You see the options down here, but we actually are going to choose form submitted, okay? Because as soon as they click here and they submit this particular form, this is what we're telling the system to do. Okay, so when they fill out that form, and you can choose form is, and then choose what the form actually is called. So you see I have multiple here, but I'm telling the system I only want this workflow to fire when they have filled out not any form, but this specific form. Okay, so once you have that set, you would click save trigger, but I'm gonna cancel. Now, I like to add a tag because it makes it very, very easy at this point to make sure, you know, once you start getting lots of lead magnets, lots of courses, lots of things going out, it's nice to know where this lead is coming from, especially if they book an appointment with you. You want to know, you know, why are they booking the appointment? I mean, you can have a form to have it filled out and everything, but maybe also you want to retarget people who were interested in this guide with other, you know, Google Ads information, or maybe other guides or courses or checklists or anything else that you have that you want to provide. You're able to streamline it by tagging. So if you just got in the habit of pretty much tagging every single workflow that you do, it will make things a lot easier for you as far as retargeting goes. Okay. So you can choose add tag. And then when you click here, you can choose from any of the tags that you already have, or you can just start typing and you'll see add new tags. So once you've typed in whatever tag you want, you can click add new tag, and then it will add it up here. Okay, so once you get that tag added, you can just click save action. I'm going to click cancel because I've already added the tag. Okay, now to add new steps, all you need to do is click the plus sign, but like I said, I've already done that. So the next thing that you want to do is, we've talked about pipelines and opportunities before. Okay, so an opportunity is a step within a pipeline. So a pipeline would be like a new lead comes in. And then maybe a hot lead would be the next opportunity or the next step in the pipeline for maybe someone who's opened up an email. Okay. And then you want to have like booked appointment. Maybe that's the next opportunity in a row in the pipeline, right? The sales pipeline. So these are all the stages or opportunities that are within that pipeline. So we got a new lead, we got a hot lead because they're opening our emails. Maybe we got booked appointment. Maybe we got showed for appointment. Maybe we got opportunity won or opportunity lost or opportunity abandoned. You can build out your pipelines however you want to. I do suggest creating a pipeline that is for lead generation because especially if you're like me and you're putting out a lot of content and you're getting a lot of leads coming in from all different places, it's nice to have that one sales pipeline where it tells me, where they came from, what they have been exposed to, and it just adds that card in my pipeline. Again, definitely go back and watch the training that I did on pipelines and things, and it'll make it more clear. But all of the workflows that I do, I want to add a tag and I want to create an opportunity. Okay. So if I was to click here, you'll see the options. Okay. You just click the plus sign and then you would want to go over here and choose whatever step you wanted to take. What I did was chose add or update opportunity. Okay. I'm actually going to X out of this so that I don't add a new one. But when you do add or update an opportunity, you'll see here that you can actually choose in your pipeline which pipeline do you want to add this lead to. Okay, so I actually chose leads and booking pipeline. And now I want to choose the stage within that pipeline. You can see this is all the stages within my specific pipeline, and I want this to be called a new lead, okay? Because they're not a hot lead. They haven't opened anything yet. That's the criteria I've set for hot leads. They haven't booked an appointment or anything like that. So they're just going to be called a new lead. Now, I do like to put the opportunity name is basically the name that's going to show up on the card within the pipeline. So what I like to do is use tags. So you can choose contact and you can go to contact full name is the one that I like to use, but you can choose any of these options here. Okay, so it's really the sky's the limit depending on whatever your purpose is. Now, I showed you yesterday too that I do like to add the source to the forms that I create. That way I know where they're coming from. So I'm actually, you can click here to add the tag. So you go to contact and then you can scroll down to source. Okay, so no matter where they came from, no matter what form that they filled out, it's going to add that to the opportunity card. Okay, you can assign a value if you want to. You can also choose the status. So is this like an open opportunity, or did you win it, or was it lost or abandoned? You can choose that. You don't have to. You can also choose allow opportunity to move to previous stages in the pipeline or allow duplicate pipelines if you want to. Once you get everything set how you want it, you would just click save action. I'm going to click cancel though. Okay, so up to this point, we still have not sent an email, okay? They have filled out the form. Inside our system, we have added a tag. We've added a card within our sales pipeline with all of their information, but we have not sent them the book yet, all right? So you want to click the plus sign and you want to click send email. I'm going to X out of this because I've already done it. All right, so we're going to send email. Let me get a drink of my coffee. All right, now keep in mind, these emails, again, they're in your resources, okay, with the whole course and all of that. So definitely check there. You don't have to be consumed with what is in the email, but I am going to tell you. You can put your name and email here. However, you can also set the default settings here within the workflow. So it's not necessary, but if you did want to override it, you could either type it in or you could use some tags. Okay, so it's the same for the from name and the from email. So that would be like your name and then your business email or whatever. So here we want to put the subject. And remember, this is the very first email that they're going to get as soon as they fill out that form on the opt-in page. Okay. So we want to make it real obvious, download Google Ads Special Report because that's what they're opting in to get for free. You can use templates if you want to build out a whole, designed, beautiful template. You can do that for all of the emails within your campaign if you want to. I actually don't like to send a lot of emails, because I send an email Monday through Friday. Okay. So if I send, let's say that I had like a whole 10 email sequence that I was sending to this person, they're still going to go on my list. And I'm now going to send them those same emails because I do live training Monday through Friday, and I send emails to say, hey, here's what we're learning about here. You can join here and so on. I don't want them getting multiple emails. And of course I can set this all up so that it doesn't do that. But that's just my preference, but you can use the same system to add as many emails as you want to. Okay. So just so that you know. So this is our subject of our email. And then here is, you want to add the context first name. You can do that with custom values here. So you can pretty much put custom values anywhere you want to. And then I just say, according to Internet Live Stats, there's more than 5 billion Google searches every day. That's a huge niche. Not to mention the Google Ads platform has been around for nearly 2 decades. So we just talk about, why Google's awesome. And then here, download your free. And I put a hyphen in free because when you have like specific words inside of an email, it could trigger it to land in spam or promotions. So, as of right now, of course, they might get smart enough to pick this up. Eventually, if you just add a hyphen here, that just kind of helps. It's not a foolproof thing, but it kind of helps. Okay. So download your exclusive free report on Google Smart Ads here. This will show tips and tricks and click here to get access. So I'm showing them again. And then, of course, I'm saying PS, if you want to get started with paid ads, or, you wanted to use organic traffic, book a call here and I'll show you how. Okay. So that's basically my call to action. I'm saying, hey, here's the free guide. If you need to speak, to me, then book a call here. Okay. So once you get all of this set up, you can click save. Okay. Now, they filled out the form. We've added a tag. We have created a card in our sales pipeline, and we've sent them an email. Okay, so that's a lot of things. But from their standpoint, they've just gotten an email. They filled out the form and they've gone to the ebook sales page, and maybe they purchased, maybe they didn't. But they have received the email that I just showed you. So what we want to do is actually wait. Okay, I actually love to send ringless voicemails because it's just a way for them to, hear my voice. I'm a real person. And so what happens is it doesn't call their phone. It just sends a voicemail. And I'm sure you guys have seen these before on your own cell phones where you see that you have a voicemail and you're like, wait, my phone didn't even ring. That is a ringless voicemail. Okay, so it's very disruptive and it's much better than email, because let's say that this email landed in spam. Okay, maybe you have a new email address. Maybe they just have, Hotmail, which is like really, really strict about things. It's hard to get in the inbox of Hotmail. Whatever the reason is, maybe they just didn't get it. Maybe they didn't check it. But we don't want them to forget about us, right? They have seen our ad or they've seen our video and they've opted in to get our free guide. So we do not want them to forget about us, but we don't want to do it right away. Okay. So wait, a few minutes and maybe 10 minutes. Okay. So you can actually just choose to wait at a specific time delay, or you can choose, event time or any of these other conditions. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just choose to wait for 10 minutes, and I'm going to save action. Okay, so in 10 minutes, what's going to happen is it's going to call their voicemail, and I'll play this for you. Hopefully you can hear it. Hi, sorry I missed you. This is Bridget Bartlett with Digital Marketing and Design. I actually wanted to follow up with you about the Google Ads guide you requested. You obviously understand the importance of using Google Ads for your business. However, it can actually show you how to use Google to get leads for your business without any ad spend at all. If this sounds like something you're interested in, you can give me a call back at this number or feel free to text me. I look forward to speaking with you. Have a great day. Okay, so short and sweet, that's the message. And again, the whole script that I use is actually in your resources area. Okay, so what you need to do, this is a little bit, you can use like an app on your phone to just record. You can also use Camtasia. There's, so many things. Whatever you can do to record, you can record, but it does need to be an MP3 file to upload it. Okay. So you can always just search, whatever file you're looking to MP3, and you'll find converters all over the place. They're usually free. Okay. So it's not too difficult, but it is a couple steps to get that voicemail. Okay. So now, just to remind you, in the journey, what's happening here? They've filled out the form. We've created a contact tag. We've created an opportunity in our sales pipeline. We've sent them an email to deliver the free guide. We've waited 15 minutes or 10 minutes, sorry. And then we sent them a ringless voicemail. Okay. Now we don't want to bombard them. Okay. So what we're going to do is actually wait now. You can choose. And if to choose the wait, all you need to do is click the plus sign to add another step, and then you can choose wait here. Okay, so wait, you can choose, when do you want to wait, after appointment time and so on, or maybe when they, an email event or, contact replied or whatever. But you can just choose time delay also, and then just choose 10 minutes or however much time you want. Okay, so after they have waited 24 hours, and you can choose like 1 day or 2 days or however many minutes you want to, but I chose 24 hours because I wanted to send them the same time that they opened that email. Okay, so my reasoning behind that is I do have clients from all over the world and all different time zones. So if they open an email at 8 a.m., then I want them to get that next email at 8 a.m. because I know that that is a normal time for them that they would likely be looking at emails. Okay. So, again, you can set it however you want to, 1 day, however many hours or minutes that you want to. Okay. So the very next day, we're going to send them another email. Okay. So now we've delivered the free guide. We're done talking about the free guide. Now the goal is we want them to purchase the ebook. Okay. They already got the free guide. We've already, introduced our stuff with the voicemail. And you guys, this is so powerful when it comes to conversion. I hope you can see that these different steps are what's going to help you increase the know, like, and trust factor. Okay. We've already sent them a text message. Did we send a text yet? No, we didn't send a text yet, but we've already sent them an email, but we've also sent them the voicemail, which is really powerful. We're inviting them to speak with us, to ask any questions they may have. We are introducing ourselves. They're seeing we're a real person, right? We sent them the email. We waited a day. Okay, so here's the email. Now we're talking about the ebook. Okay, so it's just a bunch of information about Google. And here's your training course. Check it out. Here's some more stats about why Google's awesome. Here's your book. Check this out. And, and here's a quote and, another opportunity to get the book. Okay, so what we're doing is introducing the guide in case they didn't really check it out that much. And so again, that's the purpose of that email. Okay, so the subject is crucial tips and tricks to get the most out of your Google ads. Okay, because we want them to open it, right? Now, after they have sent the email, okay, what we're going to do is wait 24 hours. You can set it up however you want, again. But what I did was I want to wait 24 hours again, and then I want to send them a text message. Okay, so after they have received that email, we're waiting 24 hours. I'm going to send them a text, and I'm going to say, hey, and I'm going to use their first name. I sent you an email yesterday regarding some crucial tips and tricks that will help you get the most out of your Google ads. Did you receive it? So what I want them to do is I want them to respond back. Okay. If I send them a text message with a link, it may get blocked. It may do damage to my phone number reputation. There's lots of different reasons why you really want to send them an email without a text without a link. And then have them respond back, because what that is the same as like an email. When the email's open and it's clicked, that tells the email system hey, this is a person that our client, the person you're sending to, wants to actually receive these emails. Okay, so it's the same system with a text message. When they open the text and they respond in the text, that tells Twilio, hey, this is a person that they want to hear from. Okay, so they're not being spammy. And also, you're not being spammy, and you don't want them to report your phone number as spam. You're reminding them hey, remember me? We have the free guide and the Ringless voicemail and the email. That this is what we're doing. Hey, remember me, right? Um, so I'm saying, did you receive it? Because I want them to respond back to me. Now, here is the super cool thing as well. Okay. Now, when we send them that message, what we're going to do is we're going to actually wait. Okay. Let me show you this step here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait. And instead of time delay, what we're going to choose is contact reply. Okay. So we want them to reply to this text message. And it actually, you'll see that it hovers over the one that is pertinent. So like if I said email, you would know which email they are responding to by how it like moves like that. So if I did SMS, you see how it hovers. And then if I do email, and then if I scrolled up a little bit, you would see that email. Okay, so that's how you can tell which one they're replying to, right? So we're saying when they reply to this text message, okay? Now let's go back here. So wait, contact reply. When they reply, we're going to wait 5 minutes. Okay, now we can set a conditional response. All right. Now, this is the super, super cool thing. This is where AI comes in. Okay. You can click condition. All right. Now, what condition? If they reply, all right. So we're going to choose, let me go back here actually. Contact reply. And the intent type. Okay. So we want it to, when they reply, basically when we choose intent type, we want the AI system to let us know what is the intent, okay? If the intent is positive, okay, so meaning if they replied to the text message that said, did you get it? And they say, yes, I got it. Now we're going to say that's going to follow the yes category, okay? Now, if the reply is, let's do intent type. If the reply is negative, oh, wait, I'm so sorry. This is a little bit complicated. Okay. If the reply is positive, what we're going to do, save action, and then you're going to choose this here. So if it meets the condition, the reply is positive, then we're going to send them this text message. Okay, great. Thanks for confirming. And we're using their name. If you have any questions, you're welcome to book a discovery call using the link below, or simply reply to this message. And I'm putting my name and my booking link. Okay, so remember, we don't want to do a booking link or any type of link unless they've responded to yes. Now, if they reply to no, then what we're going to say is, oh no, first name, I'm sorry about that. Here's the link to the resource that will explain everything in the email. I didn't say, here's the link to the ebook I'm trying to sell you, right? Let me know if you have any questions. And then I have the link there, okay? So once you get this exactly how you want it, and of course you can build out, you can send more emails. All you got to do is just click this plus sign. Okay. Now, once you get this set up how you want it, you want to save and then publish. Okay. That's what's going to make it active. Okay. So that's what's going to make it actually start triggering. If you want to go to the settings here, and I did go more in detail about this in another training I did about workflows. But here is where you want to set the specific timing. So do you want this to only go out, the messages at a certain time or any time? You can add your default name and email address there. Do you want to allow multiple contacts here in the workflow? Stop on response. You can do auto mark as read. You can start at a specific date. You can also check the history here. So if you want to see if it's working or what stage someone is in, you can check here. And then you can also check the status. So like maybe you have a contact and you're like, I don't know if they got that message or where are they at in the workflow or whatever. You can look that up there. Okay, so let me see if I have any questions here. Hello, Floyd. Hello, Ricky. Ricky says, Miss Bridget, you're the bomb.com. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hello, Linwood. And let's see, Karen says, I appreciate the emails from you and it gives me hope about what I can do also when I learn. Yes, that's, I love to teach by example. I don't tell you guys like, hey, and this whole program that I've created is not to sell tools and all of that. It's just to show you what I'm doing. If I create a lead magnet, you guys can have it. If I'm using, if I have 30 days of social media, you guys can have it, right? You guys get copies of everything that I'm doing because I want you to use it. I want you to do these things because this is what I have found success doing. And so I want to teach by example. Okay. I cannot stand, and I've talked about this before. I can't stand all of these marketing people who are like, yes, do this or buy my course and do this and that. And it's like, that's all great. But I want to teach you practical knowledge, action steps that you can implement and start getting traffic on social media, because that's how you're going to be successful with any business. Okay. Whether it's being an agency, you need to get your own clients, right? You need to know how to do that. You need to know how to do that for clients. Let me stop sharing here. You need to know how to get leads for your own business. If you're an agency for clients, you need to know how to do social media. You need to know how to do paid ads. And it's not to say that you need to like be an expert in all these things, but you need to have general knowledge so that you can know, one, is this something I like to do? Maybe you're like, you get into Google ads and you're like, man, I love Google ads. I love building out campaigns. I love testing them. I love the numbers. And there's so many people like that. And you should focus on Google ads. If you love that, if you could just build out campaigns and do Google ads, you should focus on that because that is your thing. If you are like me and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't stand Google ads. I love them. I appreciate the ability to run Google ads. I love the traffic. I love the sales. I love all these things, but I want to leave that to the person who loves the Google ads, right? I want to hire people who are better than me. So, you definitely, while it's great to have an overview knowledge, that's something I want to drive home to you. You don't have to spend, hundreds of hours learning and thousands of dollars without earning, right? You don't need to spend all of that. You can actually start gaining traffic. You can actually start earning right away if you follow all of these steps, okay? So I don't see that I have any other questions. So thank you so much for joining me. Remember, if you want to become a member of the Vision Marketing and Design team, you can go to bridgetbartlett.com and take advantage of that special offer, because I don't know how long it will be there, but you're saving 66%. Okay. And I think that all of my team members will tell you there is so much value in this program, because I truly believe that it's not a good offer if it doesn't hurt to give it away. So all of my offers, while I love to provide resources, sometimes it does hurt, because I think, man, I could really sell like the funnels and things. I think, man, I could really sell that, because I did. I sold, easy $200, $300 a template, and I'm just giving them away to you guys. So definitely lots of value there. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. We're going to talk about the how to create a workflow for the video course. Okay. So that will be determined upon whether they actually purchase the ebook. So I'm going to show you how to set that up as a trigger. And then we're going to create a follow-up sequence for the actual video course. Okay. So by the time tomorrow is over, you will have a in-depth training from beginning to end of how to set up your entire funnel and workflow. And literally, I mean, if you follow these steps, it shouldn't take you that long. The hardest part is learning the process. But the beautiful thing is, once you learn it, think how faster you will be the next time. And there will be a next time very soon. Okay, so again, thank you all for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye.